Okay, I've been trying to figure out how I was going to do my cross slide. Um, First, I was going to put it on the inside toward the chuck, then really didn't have a decent way of mounting a shield. So I turned around, I'm going to mount it on the back side here. And actually, I wish I would have ordered scales just a little shorter so that the mounting block would be, but it is what it is. So I have another tab over hanging down over here on the backside here toward the tailstock that has the same thing, but it doesn't have two holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill two holes over here to mount the reader, and I'll have to make some tabs to bolt on to stick out to attach that. I've got it set 5/16 of an inch up off of the surface here. That leaves me 50 thou, well, actually a little more than that, close to 100. It leaves me close to 100 thou of clearance from my compound. And the shield, I'm going to take and silicone that when I get it mounted. And then I'll silicone the top of that, which gets mounted on here like that. I'll have to take and cut. And because that's about where it's going to go. So I'll have to draw a line on there and then cut that out. But that'll be siliconed. This will all be silicone shut. So the only way the chips will be able to get in is from in underneath or the ends. This is as far out as it'll go. So I'm going to put that like that. Yep. The only thing is I got to make sure I round these off, so because I'll have a sharp edge right here that I'm not real happy about. I wonder if I could take and, when I get it mounted, draw a line on there and form, and then, let's see, that would be moving. Well, that's not going to help me. I was thinking I could form a bend here, but that won't help me anyway. I could actually, well, it's going to sit down. It's sitting on top of that. It's going to sit down 5/16 of an inch from where it's at here, because it's sitting on top of my 5/16 spacer blocks. I should make them narrow enough to where they won't sit on top so I can see. All right, it'll be all right. The back side, I think I got it kind of figured out. I'm going to have to, where the shield fits up against the headstock here, I'm going to have to cut an opening for the scale to fit through. Again, the scale is longer than what I really should have ordered, but I'll leave the excess on the headstock end. I'll cut a hole in the shield, and then I'll silicone it shut around that. And I've got this block here. I didn't want to drill into the transmission, anywhere near the transmission. If I'd slip and drill through, well, I could plug it with a bolt, I guess. It's going to be plugged with a bolt, but still I'd get shit in the inside. So I made this longer, so that'll bolt through the casting where I can get at it. I mean, there's nothing in behind it. And then the rail will bolt on right here. I'm just waiting now. A friend is coming over to help me transfer some screw holes here and stuff. It's kind of hard to transfer those screw holes with only two hands, if you know what I mean. I think I got everything all situated, and I'm giving him my travel dial. I should not need that anymore. I got it mounted on the back side, and it's actually backwards too. It should actually be mounted on the front side. I don't know if he'll have room to mount it on the front side. I'm pretty sure he will, so he'll be able to use it the correct way. So anyway, he's happy that he's getting that. I told him, I says, well, the prices of the DROs of these here units have come down so far that I felt justified in just going ahead and put one on. I may put one on my NC machine too. The reason is that my NC has stepper motors and not servo motors. So if I have the drives off, it doesn't keep track of where it's at. So if I want to use that machine manually, I really can't. I have to use it with under control, the NC control, which I guess is okay too. But this is the size I ordered for my mill too. I mean, it's the same size, and like I say, I should have ordered a shorter one in the back. 6 inches shorter. Should have been a 34 inch or 32 inch even. A 32 inch probably even would have worked. Because you got to remember, tailstock sitting on there, I'm not going to go all the way down to the tailstock end anyway, because the tailstock's sitting on there. And when I measured it, I had the tailstock off. I measured from there all the way over to here. And I go, oh yeah, I could use probably a 40-inch scale. And yeah, wrong. I've seen people cut them on the web. I went and watched, and one guy cut it just in the bandsaw, and cut right through it. And I'm totally amazed that he was able to do that without shattering that glass. So, but the other guys are using Dremel tools with a diamond and scoring it and then snapping it. But that's a $90 scale. That's the cheapest I could find it anywhere for that length. I don't want to screw it up. So I'll live with the extra on the end. Like I say, I can get away with it. All I have to do is cut a hole in the backsplash, and it'll be it'll be fine. So anyway, I think I'm going to go in and grab a little lunch, and before he comes, he's supposed to come after dinner, and I probably won't video while he's here. So what we'll be doing is transferring holes, mounting those pads, and when I mount this pad on there, it'll be mounted like that, and I'll just check to see how straight it is up and down. You know, I'll run an indicator up and down, and then what I'll do is I'll get an indicator on the carriage and come here and touch or zero, and then I'm going to mount a pad in the middle here just for a reference pad, and then I'll come over to that reference pad, look at my indicator reading, and then flip it around, flip the indicator to the back side, and re-zero it. I'll probably show you that what I'm going to do. It's just to get them straight. You know, so if I have, let's just lay them out here. Let's just lay them out here. Like how I have them. So I'll have one pad there, one pad there. I'll just lay them this way, and one pad over here. And what I'll have is the indicator on the carriage pointing that way, so I can get onto here, check it, and then look at my reading. Probably have it at 0. Then come over here, with it still setting the same way. Look at my reading, what it is. You know, like if it's 5 thou plus or 5 thou minus. Then I'll flip it around on the carriage so it's pointing the other way. Come onto this pad, set my indicator at 5 thou, and then come over and check the other one. Hope that makes sense to you. Makes sense to me in my head. It may not. It may not work. Because I want to make sure I get. I want to make sure I get the parallelism to the bore to the spindle pretty close. I think that's my medicine call, and it is. I got to go take my medicine. Like I say, I'm gonna grab something to eat and take my medicine, and then hopefully he'll be here by then, and we'll be busy at it. The hardest part is, well, actually, the Z-axis. That's another thing too. In milling, this is X-axis and this is Y. Well, in the lathe world, this is Z, and this is X. This is X and Z is this way. So, I'm kind of used to that. That's how it was set up at work, where I worked, at Z-axis and X-axis. So it'll work out. I'll get if it's not the way it was where I worked, I'll get used to it. Oh, and then mounting the box up here, I'll have to move my buddy. I'll have to move my buddy here. He's my little helper. Uh-oh. Shouldn't be peeking at him. Where can I set that? I'll move him somewhere where he won't get disturbed. All right. What I plan on doing, this is the electrical box. I'll look in the inside. I don't think there's anything in here up on top. Close. And I'm going to go ahead and mount that right there. That's for the. I may have to mount a block on there so that it's like that. And a pedestal. I have some square tubing, I think, little pieces that I can use. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here. Gotta go take my meds. Catch you guys later. Okay, my friend was over and helped me transfer the hole patterns that I want. I'm gonna get center punch them a little bit bigger, Yeah, I told him, I said, I need you to come over and swing the hammer. So anyway, I'm gonna put you right here, I think. We'll see if we can give you a shot of what I'm doing. I don't know if you'll be able to see if I'll be in the way. But there's the 4 holes right here that I'm going to get a center punch, a regular center punch instead of a transfer punch. We use transfer punches to transfer the holes, the hole pattern. Now I'm just going to go back with a regular center punch. I need to find where the hammer went. Oh, there it is. And try to get down here, a kneeling pad down here. Let's just take my big center punch out of the punch. Get it in the mark. Do them all. This is the mid one. This will be just basically for a setup here. And then one on the tail stock here. There we go. this way. Don't need them. Need this. Okay, I made a drill guide so that I can get the hole perpendicular. So what I'll do is I'll put that over just like a tap guide, only it's a drill guide. This is a tool steel. I didn't harden it or anything. Molly D and my little eyedropper. Coat the drill with some Molly D. Oh, might want to plug the drill in. Can't drill a hole without juice. There we go. Now, get in there. Put it through the drill guide. Get it in the spot. And hold that drill guide up there so that the drill stays perpendicular. A little more Molly D. Okay, so how far are we going? Not very far yet. I might have to sharpen this drill up. Push it a little hard. I think it just slipped in the drill chuck. Just about deep enough. I don't like hand drilling. That should be enough. Yeah, that's enough. We should have a rag back here. Up here. Alright, let's do the next. And I moved the reason I made this block pad, I didn't want to drill into the transmission area. So I made this pad. The holes, bolts are over here, but the pad is over here. You'll see. These quick change chucks on the drill are nice, but they're nice, but they do slip. It seems like you can get them as tight as you can get them, and they still slip. See what I mean? I thought I had it pretty tight, and I'll go a little bit deeper. I don't want to go in there and then end up breaking the tap off. That's for sure. I should actually lay this. I should probably move the scale out of here. Just notice chips falling down on it. Let's move this out of here entirely.
should be just about enough. Yeah, that should be enough thread. Move it out again. Ew, rotten. So-and-so. I think it moved on me here. That's not good. Yeah, it definitely moved. It's supposed to be down here and it moved up there. It walked on me. You know, I'm gonna leave that bolt out. 3 of them will have to hold it. 3 of them will be fine anyway. It's not like it's holding something that. This is starting to piss me off. It almost looks like that one moved also. Ah. How much drill do I got? It's sticking out. I think that one made it all the way through. Or did it? Ended up breaking a drill in there yet. That one's all the way through. Concerned about that, but that's okay. Let's get them tapped once, and we'll see what we got. We'll get the tap. 832. I got a 1032 hole in the pad, but I'm going to put 832 screws in it. That'll give me some wiggle room. Probably should take a bottoming tap and blind holes. See if I can find one. Plug tap. There we go. Tap handle. Tap guide. Yeah, I didn't drill that hole with that drill guide. So hopefully it's straight enough. Hopefully it's perpendicular enough to the surface. Some RD on the tap for sure. Do the tap guide. There we go. Let's go through this one first. And the other two I'm going to use a bottoming tap in. This is the only one that went all the way through. Okay, I'm going to switch taps. Go to the bottoming tap. Some LED on it. Okay, hit the bottom there. I think I got plenty of. I think I got plenty of thread. All right. Some more LED on it. Started in this one. Get some 832 bolts and bolt that one up right away. And then I'll have to measure to where I need to cut a piece out of the backsplash. I'll seal it up with some 100% silicone sealant. And clean everything up with some degreaser and everything and get it nice and clean and do that. Now I have to get the air hose and blow the tips out of there. And get some screws. Oh, 832. Alright, air hose. Well, oh, probably need an Allen wrench too, huh? What do you say? What do you think? I think I'll be able to tighten on my hand. Well, cry not out. Where'd my Allen wrench go? Take one out of the set there. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Pull those holes out. Where'd my rag go? Let me go. Let me guess. I carried it out. Oh, here it is. this pad up there where it belongs. Interesting. Interesting. Let's flip it around. Thought I gave myself enough wiggle room, but apparently I might not have. Try it. Maybe it was just a screw. I don't think it was though. Well, maybe. Maybe it was just a screw. Or this hole. That's wedged up there. I might have to put a chamfer on that. Let's see how tight, how it goes up there. I don't want to break the screw off in there either. No. Either bottomed out or let's see if I can run the tap in a little further. I thought I went right to the bottom of the hole. Maybe not. Felt like it was cutting threads right there, so.
Okay, I don't know where it stopped recording. Battery went dead, but I dialed in off this pad. I went off the big pad over there by the headstock. That one's pretty straight. So I set the indicator at 0, came over to this pad, and it was 6 thou below. So I took note of that because the indicator was sticking out that way on the carriage. Okay, so then I brought the indicator over here, sticking out this way, and went over to that pad in the same spot, set it at 6, then came over here and checked this one. And this one is on there, it's got a 6 thou taper to it. And it was below, it was 6 thou here and 13 there. So I need to go over and put it in vise, dial across here and make this high, 6 thou high, and then cut it, and it should come out flat. Sound like a deal? Sounds like a deal to me. So I'm going to put you on up here again for a second or two before we go to the mill. Take that. Ooh, just about dropped you on the floor. That wouldn't be good. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this pad off. If I can find my Allen wrench. Oh, right here. Take that off. Went and got my second COVID shot this morning. So I'm all good. Find out if I get sick from it or not. I guess some people have been getting a little bit nauseous from it. The only thing, the first one that I got, oh, my arm hurt like hell. So we'll see what this one does. We got all kinds of stuff sitting on the vise, on the mill. So let's go over to the mill. All kinds of stuff sitting over there. Stuff that I've been using. Let's get this out of the way. I don't want to drop that anywhere. Set it here by my toolbox. All right. So let's see. Where can I set you up? Just gonna close the vise here so I can kind of get you situated here. All right, so I'll need to get an indicator over here. Feels like I got 10 things going at once here. All right, so the plan is to take the part, set it in there like this. Naturally, I got to open the vise. Camera's not gonna like that. And naturally, my medicine timer, I gotta go take my pill. I'll be back.